Over a dozen have been arrested in a crackdown on what investigators say is an organized crime syndicate trafficking drugs from Mexico through Los Angeles. Eyewitness News reporter Leo Starworth is live with more. Leo?
Yeah, my friend, we're just outside of the FBI field office here in Westwood, where agents disclosed to Eyewitness News that they've made that major drug bust, taking down some major drug smugglers. Here's more. Millions of dollars worth of dope seized. Everything from cocaine, meth, heroin, fentanyl, and even weapons, along with tens of thousands of dollars in cash. An international task force made up of agents from the FBI, law enforcement from cities across the country, including police from Canada, teaming together to target an international organized narcotics crime syndicate.
We're here to announce.
Now, let me ask you guys this question, right? When it comes to this situation with the undocumented bros, here go my question for you guys. What are the chances of them using the migrants as mules for these drugs because they know that the migrants, for the most part, are immune from police consequences? What y'all think are the chances of that? If there's big chances of that, give me a thumbs up. If y'all don't think there's big chances of that, give me a thumbs down. What y'all think? Let me know. Let's see, hold on real quick. Okay, there's that. All right, cool.
Operation Dead Hand. This is a takedown of a wide-ranging international drug trafficking conspiracy. This conspiracy spanned 3 countries. It involved drug suppliers connected to cartels in Mexico, drug distributors and brokers in Los Angeles, Canadian truck drivers and a network that exported drugs into Canada, and even an associate of the Italian mafia in Montreal, Canada.
Several hundred law enforcement personnel executed simultaneous arrests and search warrants in multiple cities across the United States.
Yo, this is wild, man. Shout out to Carla for being a bot enforcer. This is wild. What do you guys think about this? Real quick, shout out to you guys. We got 52 people watching. We got 60 likes. If everybody can bang on that like button, share the stream, get us to 80, that would be great. Let's get it. 80 is the next goal. Let's get it. We can get it.
Canada today.
Nearly 20 people indicted for their alleged roles in the organized crime syndicate.
2 indictments we unsealed today allege that a defendant, Gumarit Sidhu, a Canadian national, would purchase kilogram quantities of methamphetamine from drug suppliers in Mexico and Los Angeles. He then operated a network of truck drivers.
So, okay, let's get it. Let's get it. Undocumented bros or no? If you guys think that these are undocumented bros, give me a thumbs up. If they're not undocumented bros, give me a thumbs down.
20 people indicted for their alleged roles in the organized crime syndicate.
2 indictments we unsealed today allege that a defendant, Gumarit Sidhu, a Canadian national, would purchase kilogram quantities of methamphetamine from drug suppliers in Mexico and Los Angeles. He then operated a network of truck drivers. They would use long-haul semi-trucks to move those drugs up through the United States and into Canada. In total, just during the few months of this investigation, over 800 kilograms of methamphetamine were seized, and over 400 kilograms of cocaine were seized.
Woo!
Agents say as their investigation continues, they expect to nab even more drugs and take down more international drug smugglers. This as their investigation continues.
Man, that's wild, man. That is wild. That is wild. So now, again, what about that they came here to work narrative? They came here to bring that work. They came here to sell that work. You know what I'm saying? They came here to work that blizzy. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't come here. They didn't come here to put in no job application because they knew they wasn't going to be able to put a job application when they came here anyway, because they knew what it was about. They knew what it was if you undocumented.
Hundreds of fake identification cards lined the table inside the Cook County Sheriff's Department in Maywood this morning. All of them recovered last week as part of an undercover investigation into an unusual pattern of downtown retail thefts that has been emerging over the last 9 months.
The vast majority of them were from Venezuela.
Venezuelan migrants, who, according to Sheriff Tom Dart, are being used by criminal organizations to engage in small retail thefts in exchange for fake social security cards, driver's licenses, or green cards.
Some of the people we have taken into custody have told us they were literally directed on what to steal. how much to steal that would get you this ID and that ID.
Unlike several of the high-profile thefts at luxury stores that have made headlines, most of these thefts, says the Sheriff's Department, are of low-cost items. It was one such incident earlier this month that led investigators to these three men, who they say were the ringleaders of this particular operation. Handwritten records of each fake ID sold and the price for which they were sold were also recovered.
Most of the people we're talking to on this are people absolutely looking for this ID to get a job.
An attorney with the National Immigrant Justice Center, Anisha Gandhi, is among those.
Let me ask you guys this question. Why is it that they keep pushing these narratives about these people and getting jobs? Why are they so desperate to do that? Does that make any sense? Like, you're sitting there with all of these fake IDs on the table. Right, exactly. Shout out to Patrick Taylor. If you guys agree with Patrick, give me a thumbs up. Like, you got to ask, how stupid do they think we are? Patrick says this is propaganda. The illegals only broke the law to get a job. Right. Like, how dumb do they think that we are? It's crazy, man.
Helping migrants who qualify to fill out their asylum and work authorization requests. She says while there's no automatic penalty imposed by immigration authorities on those caught using fake documents, they could still face criminal consequences.
There's not really any other option for them, as the government hasn't made it easy for them to get work authorization in a timely manner.
Those arrested were charged with selling and manufacturing fake IDs. The Cook County Sheriff, however, telling us that he believes they represent just one of many criminal rings out there using migrants' desperation for profit.
Why do they keep calling this migrants' desperation?